So if your partner is speaking in a language that you do not recognize as a person, your love tank will remain empty. And that relationship will not work because you're not understanding each other. It's like this person is speaking in English, the other is speaking in French or Chinese. So you're speaking to a Chinese person in English, they're not going to understand what you're talking about. Huh? And you're talking back also. It's just basically female-male relations that the book is trying to work them out, how best you can be together, understand each other. So the first love language, in the first chapter we have words of affirmation. Here, he explains that actions don't always speak louder than words. If this is your love language, unsolicited compliments mean the world to you. Hearing the words "I love you" are important. Hearing the reasons behind that love sends your spirit skyward. Insults can leave you shattered and are not easily forgotten. So this person who has this quality, they value words more than they value anything else. So if you are in a relationship with this person, you don't give them, let's say you like getting something, you like receiving gifts, right? And okay, let me just have two bodies here, not use people. This is a female, this is a male. This female, she likes words of affirmation. This male, he values giving. He values giving his partner gifts. So no matter how many gifts he is going to give his wife, his girlfriend, she is not going to feel loved because she's not recognizing that love language. She's saying, "You are keeping on giving me gifts, but you don't tell me that you love me. You don't tell me that I'm beautiful. I don't feel loved. You don't..." You get it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Ah, nice. You are understanding. Okay. The second love language. Huh?
No question?
You can ask.
No, how can you know the language that person understand?
Huh?
How can you know the language?
That's what we are getting at.
Right.
As soon as we know the five languages that I'm going to break down for you here, and then now we realize how best you can know. Okay, each and every person is going to realize what love language they are, and the only way you can know your partner is through talking. You don't expect them to. You don't just expect you to wake up and know what kind of a person they are. Okay, the second one is quality time. It says here, for those whose love language is spoken with quality time, nothing says "I love you" like full undivided attention. Being there for this type of person is critical, but really being there with the TV off, fork and knife down, and all chores and tasks on standby makes your significant other feel truly special and loved. Distractions, postponed dates, or the failure to listen can be especially hateful. So this person who has this quality, they want to spend time with their partner. So let's say my female here, she likes spending time with her partner. And my male here, he values words of affirmation. And he keeps on telling her every day, I love you, you're sweet, you're through messages and stuff. And then once in a blue moon they go out. She's not going to recognize this language. Because by recognizing, you understand what I mean, right? I explained that each and every person has their own love language. We are different types of people. You are going to realize something. You are going to recognize something better according to your preferences. So if this guy here keeps on giving her words of affirmation and yet she wants her husband to come, or the partner, to come home on time for dinner, to be there, to be sitting together, she's not going to feel loved. Any questions so far?
So, this whole thing, is it centered on women or maybe men? Because here, yeah, let me just.
But I have two people here.
Yeah, there are two people, but you're just talking about the male recognizing the what?
No, it can be the other way around, actually.
Talk about that too.
Okay. The third language, receiving gifts. This here, okay, it says here, don't mistake this love language for materialism. The receiver of gifts thrives on the love, thoughtfulness, and effort behind the gift. If you speak this language, the perfect gift or gesture shows that you are known, you are cared for, and you are prized above whatever was sacrificed to bring the gift to you. A missed birthday, anniversary, or a hasty, thoughtless gift would be disastrous. So would the absence of everyday gestures. So this person values receiving gifts. Just like it's been explained here, it's not that this person likes having things. They like having many things. They just, no matter how small it is, they realize that this person thought of me. They care about me. It's just how they recognize. It's their language. It's how they speak. And also to add something, these love languages, they also come with how someone was brought up also. If the man was brought up with the mother giving him gifts each and every day, and then he gets a wife who doesn't even give him gifts, even on his birthday, she forgets about the birthday, he's obviously not going to feel loved because the mother used to pamper him and all that. She used to remember his birthday. She probably, when he did something good, she would bake her a cake or buy her something that he likes. So the wife also, the partner, has to know the kind of guy she's dating. Okay, these things, like I said, this book was written for couples, but then this will help us also in future and also in knowing your partner. Just generally, it will help us. So the fourth language, it's acts of service. Before I read what's here, what do you think? So far I've been just reading down. What do you think acts of service involves? Yes. Yeah. Someone was saying something. Okay, yeah, you can answer.
Okay. From the little research that I did, service has to do with offering help that is necessary even when somebody hasn't asked for it. For example, Maya will need to wake up in the morning and sweep the outside, for example, clean the outside. But Mufaya knows that he knows that, okay, Maya needs to do this. But then she doesn't have to ask me for me to do it. Today, let me just wake up and do everything, and then she finds everything done. That's service.
You have to sweep the yard. Okay, yeah, that's true. Anyone else to add what they think? Just watch it, yeah.
Another example, please.
Complimenting, not complimenting, but I don't know what word to use there. It's close to complimenting each other's weaknesses. For example, can I use my own again? No. For example, you see this cupboard, yeah? There's something on that top shelf. She'll go to the kitchen, get a chair, step on it, get the thing, it might be heavy, but then Mufaya walks into the room and he can see her struggle.
He just leaves Mayava on a chair, on a stool, trying to struggle to get whatever is on top.
It's automatic. Like, instead of him walking past and say, what are you looking for? Oh, okay, fine, continue looking. It's either he'll help looking or he'll get it himself. You know, stuff like that. Like, the certain, like, Mayava can only do so much. Then he goes further. Or Mufaya can only do so much and then she can go further.
Yeah, that's it. It doesn't just, it's not about only complimenting each other like my weakness. It's just doing out of I love you, I want to help you today. Or you can sit, I can cook for you today because you cook for me every day. Or you can sit today, I can bring you breakfast in bed after sleeping there. And then, okay, one of the guys now also to say, because it seems like the women are benefiting from this language more. It's not only about women actually. Women can, okay, what do men do that you can help them? Chop the firewood. We can't do that.
You iron his shirt in the morning before he goes.
Fixing the sewing board.
She always has to do that.
Helping with the car.
Yeah.
Like a breakdown.
Yeah, you can actually wash his car one day. Just say, babe, I want to wash your car today. Wash his car. You can just wash his car. I mean, latest now we wash cars, don't we? No, you can. It's difficult. Anyway, acts of service. Let me read what I have here. It's just really what you guys said, but I'll read it anyway. It says that can vacuuming the floor really be an expression of love? Absolutely. Anything you do to ease the burden of responsibilities weighing on an act of service person will speak volumes. The words he or she most wants to hear, let me do that for you. Laziness, broken commitments, and making the more work for them tell speakers of this language their feelings don't matter. So it's just basically, if these are just examples, if the lady in question, if the guy in question doesn't really, if you wash his car and he just says, she just decided to wash my car today, it doesn't matter. If to him words of affirmations are much better, your I love you will matter more than washing the car. So that's why we are trying to find out what language each and everyone speaks. Because, like I said before, if you're going to be washing his car and not saying I love you, you're speaking Chinese to a person who speaks English. So it's not going to help anyway. Okay,
There's a hand.
Yeah, just a contribution.
Yes, please.
I have to start with this.
Okay.
I hope we're not just laughing about it, but we're learning from this because this is very serious, okay? I was doing some research. I was actually presenting a study on marriage, courtship, and dating. It was I think I haven't finished it yet. Okay. Yeah. But then from the research that I did, if talking of service, we are talking about service. You find that, oh, by the way, if you are not ready to offer service, you are not ready to marry. Okay? It doesn't matter how old you are. If you are not ready to offer service,
but yeah.
you can be 80 and not ready for marriage. So here is the thing. A lot of us have really lost the meaning of love. Okay? Because we think love is selfish when the Bible clearly tells us it's not selfish. When a man thinks of somebody to marry, they'll be like, at least I won't have to be in the kitchen anymore. Each and everyone has got their own selfish expectations. The women will be like, oh, At least I won't have to take care of the bills anymore. I won't have to do. You just have. You're looking at the benefits that you're going to get. We just have this idea that love is selfish.
Beneficial.
We seldom think of what you're going to give to the other person. So if we are not ready to offer service to somebody, our life partners, we should think hard because you're not ready to be with anyone.
I think this thing about serving others, it comes from the whole definition of marriage. Marriage has different kinds of definitions, and one of the definitions, like the most important one, is that it's actually service to the other person. In a marriage, you don't think of what you're going to benefit, but think of what you're going to give the other person. That's how it's supposed to be like the rest of your life. It's service toward your partner the rest of your life. That's actually like one of the basic definitions of marriage.
Okay, thank you very much for that, Bernard.
Okay, let me ask. But what if maybe the one party is just at the other end just to receive, not even to give out? You know, it's kind of.
What other end?
Maybe the partner, one of the partner.
They always
want to receive and kind of nagging and the like. So just
now
self-centered.
you're talking about
Service or giving
or receiving.
Giving and receiving.
Gifts
Gifts as in receiving and giving.
He's talking about the third language
So,
that you talked
I don't
about. The receiving.
What's the
part.
question? What's the question?
So what do you think of it? Maybe one partner is just there at the other end, wants to receive and receive, not giving out.
That's why
You keep giving until you have nothing to give.
Like,
Okay. Okay, someone can answer that before I try to explain to him. If anyone has an answer to help him. No one has an answer to help him. Okay, repeat your question.
okay, my question is, there happens maybe a case whereby this one partner A and the other is this. So partner A just wants to receive and receive, not giving out. So is it really appropriate for partner B to ask,
Why do you always just receive?
why do you always want to receive? So is it because you have that kind of like,
Okay, yeah.
I've got a question.
No.
Does it mean material things or it means
both?
Everything.
No, I think it's being general. It means the kind of situation where someone is being so nice to the other and the other person just
want to be there and receive
reply
and receive.
accordingly.
And then it would seem so wrong to us to say, but why sing Pasako, you know, that kind of thing? Because I drink out of love, you know.
You express.
But why sing Pasako? That's use English.
Okay, I think I'm not getting Bernard's question. It's a general question, right? That in each and every instance, she doesn't want to serve you. She doesn't want to give you anything. She doesn't want to give you quality time. She doesn't want to give you words of affirmation. She's just sitting there in the
Be it quality times, be it gifts.
But she wants to receive.
Then maybe she doesn't love him.
Okay. Who wants to help us? Yes, Jesse, and then
Why, first of all, why would you be in such a relationship? What are you there for? Like a relationship. Relationships, even just at the very beginning, they start on mutual understanding.
Which should be developed.
And yeah, there's something that develops for you to go that further step. You can't just say me during the day, we're in a relationship. So it's not like that.
Mundenda,
There'll be something that
leave them alone.
there's something that starts developing in both of us that say, okay, maybe I can go another step with this person because there's something. We're both contributing. No, we're both contributing to a certain cause in our friendship that makes us grow and say, okay, I think friendship now we can draw with that part, get into the next stage. But if most of them have to. You can't just sit today and say,
Yeah,
so no way we are.
Okay, you have a question or
No,
an
that's not
opinion?
even a question. You know, the situation he's describing is
It
that
exists,
situation.
eh?
Yeah, it does exist. One
I
party
agree.
is so much in love with the other one, such they don't even they overlook all the flaws. You know,
That
the other
infatuation
person.
No.
Okay, but then people get in relationships like that. The guy will be there, like, you know, deep in love with the girl. He'll be giving her all the time. She's just benefiting. That's all. She's just sitting there benefiting. But you, even if people tell him, no, leave this girl, she's not doing anything for you, he's failing to because himself is in love with her.
So it's a real thing, yeah?
Maybe the issue here would be that the girl doesn't love the guy. Or the partner
Maybe the girl doesn't know how to love.
That is very right. Maybe that person doesn't know how to
the
love.
other person doesn't feel so much for you like the way you feel for them. Like,
I mean, dating you for pity?
no, maybe just to benefit.
She might have gone into the relationship to benefit.
Yeah, because I think for the other person, the one who's out, they're doing that out of the love that they have for the other person.
Yeah.
And the other person, if they love their partner just the same way, at least there's a way they're supposed to, you know, what they express. There's a way they're supposed to express it, and if the person is not expressing it in any way, not in time, not in gifts, not in anything at all. What are they doing? They just don't care.
Okay, there are many reasons to why a person can be who they are the day that you get married or the time that you get into a relationship. That's first you have to understand. There is so much that contributes to a person's character. We are born into very different families. This, like I try to explain, this person, probably, they don't even know how to love. There are people that are born into broken families. There is one example that this guy, Gary Chapman, gave in the book. He was having a conversation with someone. He's like, that guy had divorced so many times. And then he was asking, why have you divorced so many times? And he says that the women change after marriage. Suddenly she's all moody. Suddenly she has attitudes. Suddenly she doesn't want me to go to work. She's saying that you don't have time for me. Suddenly she has changed. And he goes to the wife. She's also complaining that he has changed. There is so much that we used to do when we were dating that he doesn't do. So these things, you can meet them. His question is very valid because they can be a stagnant person in a relationship. The idea is to help each other. How do you help that person? First, try to understand them. What made them what they are? And you start from there. I don't know if I have answered your question or anyone else wants to add.
Okay. Me, I was thinking that first, if you have such a problem, as in the relationship is just two people, right? The first thing is to sit and talk. If you feel like you're not receiving from the person and you're giving, you talk about it with the person. You like he was asking, what do you do for such a person? Someone might just get pissed and is like, I'm just putting a lot in this relationship and I'm not getting anything, you know. So maybe the other person, like everyone has said, they might be doing it. That's how they've been brought up. They've coming from families where there is no much love and they don't even know how to show the love and everything. But maybe if you talk to the person, they can change. So I think you talk about it, and if the person is not changing, then you just find what else to do. Something else.
Do you have something to say?
It takes us back to his question, because his question his basic question is it wrong to ask? And it's tricky, because look, she's not doing fine, and you're saying maybe she's coming from a family where she doesn't, maybe she loves you from the heart, but she can't do that because she's not brought up like that. And if you ask somebody, but look, I'm giving you so much, it's rude. And someone will tell you, but do I ask you?
You don't ask you talk in a
You see, but it can become complicated. So his question is, can you ask? So how do you ask logically so that she doesn't feel offended, she doesn't feel offended, and then because she tell you, I don't ask you.
Okay. You want to answer?
Yeah. But again, I still feel it still gets back to different languages. She might be speaking in a different language.
She might be giving you something.
Yeah, by the way, yeah.
She might be giving you something.
As long as you don't understand that language, you look at it.
You know what?
Yeah, but he's right.
She's not doing anything. Probably her waking up.
Other guy is right.
That's the question. That's the question. But then she's not doing. You see this? Okay. Okay. You can say what you want to say.
I'm saying, I mean, if she's not giving anything, like when you love someone, you put something in it. You give something.
But again, we've got different expectations.
Okay.
Maybe what you expect is not there.
Let me try to.
I mean, you say hi to someone with a smile, that's something.
Let me try to get to the basics now. He is saying that she's not giving me anything. But then it's his opinion. It's his opinion. We go back to that example that I told you about that was written in the book. The husband was complaining that she doesn't do anything for me. And the wife was saying he doesn't do anything simply because what he was doing, he said that I go to work, I take care of the bills, I take care of the kids.